Alright, this video right here, we about to get real deep. We're gonna get into the noble/royal side of ancient American history. We spent many videos talking about the mound builders, and there's still a lot to cover. But this society was just one of many in ancient America. Of course, you had your Asiatic migrants like the Apache, but you also had the Atalan Empire. This was the America before America. And Ohio was essentially like the head. And we talked about essentially that these people were Greeks, aka the Creeks, Ionians, Etruscans, Berbers, Mediterranean peoples that had been there for at least 3,000 years. And this is where you get stories like Prester John, the King of Kings, or the esoteric figure that practiced the uncorrupted version of Christianity. Let's read some C.F. Rafinesque. There were successively many Atlantic emperors and monarchs bearing the name of Ian, Atlas, Akmun, Oran, Elan, Sylvan, Sanu or Satur, Japet, Udish, Titan, Neptune, Naftur, yada yada, who were often at war with the monarchs of Egypt, Ethiopia, Scythia, Iran, and Bharata or Hindustan. Krishna and Ramachandra, two heroes of India, visited Atala and the court of the Western monarchs. They lived in towns, built houses of wood, clay, and stone. They worshipped the sun and moon as emblems of the deity and built them circular temples. They knew geometry, architecture, astronomy, glyph signs, or writing, the use of metals and agriculture. They had public games and festivals. Their food was flesh, fish, fruits, roots, and corn, which they brought from the east, which is how you get the Georgia peach or the American persimmon. Both are from Asia. At the time of their highest prosperity, a dreadful convulsion of nature happened in the Atlantic Ocean and other parts of the world, which is recorded in the oldest annals of many nations: the Hebrew, the Hindu, the Chinese, the Mexicans, the Greeks, and the Egyptians. It appears to have been occasioned by simultaneous eruptions of volcanoes and earthquakes which sunk, destroyed, or convulsed many islands and countries. And there's a geological theory called hydroplate theory. I think it perfectly validates everything that we just read and everything that we see.
Profound mysteries. We can see on our planet 25 major features that can now be systematically explained as a consequence of a global flood that erupted from subterranean chambers with an energy release exceeding the explosion of 30 trillion hydrogen bombs. Theory shows us just how rapidly major mountains form. It explains the coal, oil, and methane deposits, the rapid continental drift, and why on the ocean floor there are huge trenches, hundreds of canyons, and tens of thousands of volcanoes.
And there's so much more to that theory. I'm going to get into it next video. Like this video, it helps my channel grow. Subscribe for more content like this.